Yeah, the freedom for Eril Kaya, a man. That's the title of this talk. Welcome everyone of this community here. And I just wanted to say that I might have said this before, but what I did yesterday, or what we did yesterday, was two parts. Was probably the most important work that I've ever done. And I don't say this lightly. I don't say this lightly because it's a bit difficult to hear. I don't say this lightly because hacks. It's okay. I don't say this lightly. Hmm? You see, there's massive amounts of hacks going on, so it's all good. I don't say this lightly because I have, and I heard my voice again, and this is what drives me crazy when I hear my voice in the background, because it, with what I was decoding yesterday, it removed fear completely from what we're about to do, and everything we've done up to this point has been an act of courage, an act of knowing you have to do the right thing, although you're venturing into the unknown. I remember when we, yeah, I remember going to the festivals, to the fest in Linz, where we did our weekly talks, where I spoke every week in front of the people. And I can remember there was often also fear of what's going to happen to me. Are they going to arrest me? Are they just, when I walk down from the stage, are they just going to take me in? Because at times, like there was one talk I did, for example, that was right after we came back from the Untersberg, which is massively connected to the location of the geomagnetic field, okay, the ley line field of the Earth, this ley line grid around the Earth that the Satanists so want to keep at a low vibration to influence the collective field, to keep people trapped in this field of Wetiko that I explained yesterday. And Mount Untersberg is powerfully in the center of the heart of the Earth. Earth is an anagram of heart, and it is in Austria, which is also why Austria is the center of Satanism, because they want to put a cap on it, as we talked about. And I was on the stage that day, and I shouted loud for like 3 times, with police standing everywhere. I even spoke directly to the police, and I said, "You police, listen now. You are protecting criminals." Let me say it again. Police, you are protecting criminals. Let me say it again. Police, you are protecting criminals. You can imagine. But you see, I was in full flow. I was like, my ego consciousness, my conduit to experience this reality. There's nothing wrong with the ego, okay? To all of the, to Eckhart Tolle directly, right? This mind fuckery that this man is guilty for. He actually is guilty because he does that consciously to confuse people, to not take action. My ego was trembling. I was like, "What the fuck am I doing here?" But it was the Untersberg speaking through me, the spirit of the Untersberg, where we had just stayed in. These are the sort of things that we have already done Me, Eril, and Network Chris, as I like to call him, Network Wizard, part of the Freak Show. We slept in Mount Untersberg in the beginning of December, end of November, beginning of December, for 5 days. 5 nights we slept there. It was ice cold outside. We just had a fire going in there in the cave and we slept in there. And when we came back, I talked in Linz and it was the mountain that came through me. And after that talk, I mean, you're so in tune with the mountain, you're like, very powerful energy coming through you at the time. However, still, anything could happen when you walk down that stage. You get arrested or whatever. You know, you're entering into the unknown. This is what it is. This is what this experience is all about. What is the matrix? It is the unknown, and we need to decode the level of the unknown and shine light into the darkness, and to let go of fear. And yesterday's live stream, which there's still a hack going on. There's still a massive hack going on because I hadn't yet been able to upload it. Because I asked the great Jaws to send me the video. However, it's not sending via Telegram. And there's still the hack going on. I've still not released it, which is fine. It gets released at the right time. And I'm just going to feel into that. Just relax into my process. Relax into my heart soul essence. Doing that live stream yesterday, talking about what I talked about. The hack of Wetiko, the hack of the Wetiko matrix of illusion. It's a complete illusion. Really tripped out the matrix. Really tripped out the matrix. So there's going to be consequences for me doing that video. However, it's nothing. So since then, I've had an email directly from the network, which call themselves, all right, there's been a few actions. Another Wetiko hack coming in, obviously, it's not reality. This one is called Realitätenmanufaktur. Realitätenmanufaktur, if you're listening or if anyone of the network is listening, you're nothing. You will always be nothing. You are nothing. I am all the power. I am the authority of this reality that I am the commander of. Due to the king energy flowing through me. Because I am a moral being. I am in morality. So they wrote an email to me, talking shit. I'm not going to even talk about it. Basically just wanting to implant doubt in your mind. And at the same time, I get 2 emails from YouTube. That the Gnostic Takeover video, 2 videos actually. The Gnostic Takeover video of the Gnostic Investigation, Part 4, Aya Vision 22, has been is not visible in Austria. There's been a complaint, yeah, the barking dogs. A complaint, yeah, by you, Philip. Is that you, Philip? Did your wife, who took your balls and put it in the fire and burnt them, your lunatic, psychopathic wife who wanted to psychologically profile me, the Satanist that she is, telling me, I said in a video that I grew up in a satanic family. This is how demented these people are. Can you imagine, guys? Can you imagine? She never saw me before. No, she saw me once in Spa. We met her and we had a little chat with her. Didn't know at the time who she was. And she sees me, really talks with me for the first time and asks me, so how's your relationship to your mother? How's your relationship to your father? And I'm like, who the fuck are you to ask these questions? Oh, no, I just wanted to ask her. All victim, classic. It's always the same with these digital inserts. That's what you are. Digital inserts. That's what you are. You don't have a soul. The soulless ones. Get as offended as you like. Yeah, jump around like clowns. That's what you are. You're clowns. And then she tells me, the wife of Philip, Karin, she tells me, I watched a video from you yesterday of an interview you did where you admitted, where I, according to her, admitted that I grew up in a satanic family, which is what she did and Philip did. You see how they invert everything? It's that. What screwed individuals they are. They're not even individuals. Hive mind. You're nothing. You're the same hive mind, just in different manifestations. And your time's done here because we're not doing this bullshit anymore. So, yeah, that video and the Datura teaching, how to become the mafia, also is not visible on YouTube, only in Austria anymore. I don't know in other places. Because of local law. Oh, really? So you think the law works according to your complaint? No, the law works in claims. I don't complain because dogs complain, okay? Little children complain. Oh, mommy, I want this sweet. I don't complain, I claim. And I have proof of claim. Comparison to you. So the attacks and the hacks have been coming in, but I'm calm, I'm centered, and I know why they come in. Because we're about to free Eril Kaya, a man. A responsibility that was given to me and to Liz together. But when it comes to the law, that's a responsibility solely on me. And I'm so thankful to have Liz by my side. Otherwise, I wouldn't be able to do all of this on my own. So we're getting Eril out today. And I lost all the fear because of the live stream yesterday. Because I know how this works. And Wetico can't hack in. We'll unhack everything if it comes. But I have, with the authority that I am of my reality, I have commanded that the clown circus has to leave. There's no clownery allowed. So I already wrote to the place where Eril is, informed them what the situation is, what the truth is, and that they have no contract with Eril Kaya, a man. Therefore, everyone's privately liable. They are treating Eril as their property, which is the reason why I claimed Eril as my property. And the only one who can testify to that and verify that claim that I have is Eril. And we know how that's going to work in favor of Stephen Weyerbrau, a man. That's how you checkmate the Matrix. They treat you as if you're their property when you're not. Only works on consent, and Eril has not consented every step of the way, and he's being He was trespassed by way of kidnapping and human trafficking. And that's a criminal offense. It's an international criminal offense, which can only be stopped when Eril comes out today. And if the federal office, the BFA, the Bundesamt für Fremdenwesen und Asyl, have any interest in whatever, if they want to find an answer to some question that they have, because they have no business. You see, I'm coming from their system. I'm not making things up and all that. I'm coming from their system. Eril Kaya, in his status, okay, he's a man at the highest jurisdiction, but in his status as an English citizen, they have no business in dealing with him. British citizen doesn't have to go and apply for asylum anywhere. It's not in Austria. All he needs in the system is a visum. So what the fuck are you doing with him? So, because of that, he comes with us, and if you have any question, you can write that and write us a letter. That's how we do things here on Earth. We don't just kidnap people and treat them as our property when they're not, when they don't have consent. That's criminal. It's not allowed on Earth anymore. So we're taking him to his home where he belongs, and the power of this, okay, the power of it is because we go there physically, and our high frequency state, together with, and I'm using this for a reason, and he doesn't have to be sorry. I'm using this for a reason, and having the clothes of Eril, okay, which belong to him, acts as a frequency entrainment. So the higher frequency supersedes the lower frequency, dissolves the lower frequency. The higher causes supersede the lower causes. That's how this works. It's natural order. And we just so happens that we're in alignment with the truth. Me, Liz, and Eril, and therefore what is together comes together. And magnetically, we're going to draw Eril into our energy field. And everyone there at the institution works for us. And no drama needed, because we have decoded it already before we go there. This is how it works. So, I'm just doing a quick one here. Later, we're going to be reunited together, me, Liz, and Eril, for an incredible life. And then I'll shut up for a change and give Eril the platform. And I'm as curious as you are what the great man has to tell us. What a journey it's been. And the way they took Eril was through a reality hack that is HAL, virtual reality, simulation, Wetico, has no independent existence, is parasitic in nature, in origin, and is dependent on the host. So the host, Eril Kaya, has removed Wetico. I, implicated in this reality hack as a host, have decoded Wetico and have told it to fuck off. No consent, for I'm in charge, I'm in command. Lisandra, Liz, as a host implicated in the reality hack, is, as I'm hearing right now, commanding all evil to leave and commanding the freedom of Eril Kaya. 3 individuals who have more power than the fake will of these fake soulless beings of Wetiko. So you know who wins. He and she who dare win. And we're fully protected on our way there, because I say so. Because we have the strongest alliance behind us. The entire force of the one and only highest source. All the powers of the earth, all the powers of ayahuasca, all the powers of Datura are making sure that we're fully protected when we drive there, and no hacks are allowed. It's not allowed. Hack-free environment wherever we go today. Because I said so underneath the cold shower. Because I am the authority of my reality. I don't play games. I don't do clown shows. Because I say so. No hacks allowed. And then we go there, and Eril gets magnetically drawn to us, and that's going to be magic. And we're about to experience some magic. And in actual fact, this is what life is. It's natural. But only, as I explained yesterday, this is the field of Wetiko, manipulating. Only when we bust through that Wetiko field and we come to the original reality. In the Hermetic tradition, it's called the original reality, the organic timeline, the natural organic timeline reality. That's where we're anchored in, and that's where me, Liz, and Eril are reunited, and Eril is at home. Because we say so. I even take this, you see, this is why I teach all of this. I even take this so serious that my mobile phone is switched off. I do not read any emails, especially from these clowns who contacted me at night. They're the same bunch of clowns. I don't even read their emails anymore. Nothing. It's all a hack. It's all illusion. Only exists when you consent. I don't consent one single bit, as you can see. So what I want to do now is ask the community for a short visualization. Okay? Because we do this together. We need all of the 20 participants now. Of course, this is free will choice. Anyone who wants to participate, participates. Anyone who doesn't, they don't. Fine. So we together now, and I have Liz with me also, because she's in the shower right now. She's also in full power, full charge with that. So together, I want everyone to just calm down. Let's do a little bit of a meditation. Let's relax. Just take it easy. Just breathe. So Wetiko doesn't exist right now. If any thoughts come in, just let them go. It's just Wetiko trying to come in, but it doesn't exist. It has no independent existence. It pretends to, but it doesn't. We as the authority, I as the authority of my reality, we as the authority of our reality, we command all evil must leave. Because we bring in the light. Now we command the light of the truth to shine throughout all dimensions. Now, this is a command. I, as a high commander of the highest source, Stephen Weyerbrand, I have full charge and full authority to command the light of the one and only truth to shine through all dimensions. My intention is the intention of the one and only highest source, the freedom of Eril Kaya. Now, I speak in the name of the one and only truth. And so it is, and so it manifests. The wave function collapses to my intention, because as I intend, so I feel, and so I act, according to the one and only will of truth and freedom. And so it is, and so it is, and so it is, hermetically sealed and protected. So I ask everyone listening to this, can focus on your balance. Breathe in. You are in the natural organic timeline right now. We all switch dimensions at any moment, so we don't even realize we're doing. This is the truth. So we all, in full agreement with the one and only will that I spoke in the name of the one and only truth, we are all in the natural organic reality timeline right now, anchored in it. The wave function has collapsed and manifested that reality for us, tuned our perception to that reality. We're in it right now. And I wish to give my full gratitude, and I speak for all of us. We wish to give our full gratitude for being anchored in that organic, natural reality timeline. Thank you to the source that is so. Everything works according to receiver-transmitter principle. We are the authority of that reality, for we are in morality. The moral command the immoral. So everyone has the vision and can feel. Everyone has the intention, the feeling, and the vision for the action Steve and Liz are gonna take. Stephen Weyerbrau and Lissandra Stadler. We all have the vision that everyone there in Dreiskirchen works for us, works for the will of the one and only source. For where Tico is not allowed to come in, for there is no consent, no clownshow. Everything works in our favor. Eril Kaya is free. So let us all visualize the freedom of Eril Kaya right now. I see Eril Kaya tell his story in front of camera today in the evening. 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock in the evening. He'll be speaking to us, and everyone is going to be so happy and relieved that Eril is out and free. For Eril, Steve, and Liz, and all of the community have done everything in their power for the freedom of Eril Kai. And so it is. That is the reality we get. We are the victory. We are the glory. We are the shining ones, for we are the righteous ones. We know what is right and what is wrong. And therefore, the source of all life force serves us. So we see Eril Kaya with us right now, and magic happening right in front of our eyes, and it reminds us of the magic that our life is, and that we're truly grateful for the life that we have, no matter how big obstacles may appear. Seeing this magic in front of our eyes reminds us that we are the life, we are that magic. And this is our world, this is our realm, this is our planet, it's our home that we serve and protect. For we are the force of evolution. And evolution commands involution to leave now. Energy only flows towards evolution, toward love now. So everyone just stay with the visualization as I give the advice. Follow your visualization. Go deep into your feeling of how grateful you are to see magic and to see Errol free. I give my full gratitude to the truth, to life, and to freedom. For the freedom of Errol Kaya, which means the freedom for all of us. That is the one and only truth, and we deserve freedom. We are free. We are mankind. We are free. And so it is, and so it is, and so it is, hermetically sealed and protected. Now, welcome to a new reality.